What's up, guys? My name is Cakes Mitchell, and today I have no script. I don't really have anything prepared, but I just wanted to talk about the Joyner Lucas diss to Logic in his new song freestyle Mask Off remix of the Mask called Mask On. And for those of you who don't know what this is or don't know what the diss is, I will read it word for word, and this is what he said. Joyner Lucas says in the song, "And don't you compare me to Logic. Go listen to Sriracha, you let's Amanda to Rhonda, and that's a Benz to a Honda, you let's a dance with the devil, and I ain't dancing behind ya." So what he's saying is that don't compare me to Logic, obviously the rapper, Logic. Go listen to Sriracha, which is a song by Tech-9 where both Joyner Lucas and Logic are featured on the song. And it says, yeah, it's Amanda to Rhonda, obviously talking about the UFC fight where Amanda knocked out Rhonda in like a couple seconds. That's a Benz to a Honda, talking about the quality in cars. That's a dance with the devil, and I ain't dancing behind it. Okay, so that's the diss. And some people are saying this is a diss. Some people are saying this is not a diss. Personally, I think this is a diss to Logic. And shout out to the YouTube channel, the Rat Pack 301. I watched his video on this, and very insightful. Go check that out. I'll link it in the description. And one thing that he put up was on Joyner Lucas, he responded on Facebook and said, or Instagram or something, and said, "Fun fact of the day, Logic had me and Tech-9 verses for Sriracha for 6 months before he sent his," in quotations, "verse back. Tech-9 and Logic's relationship got ruined after Logic sent that disrespectful freestyle verse back, and Tech still feels away because of it, and they haven't spoken since. Just saying." And going off what the Rat Pack 301 said in this video is that neither Tech-9 or Logic has spoken on this, but doesn't think that Joyner Lucas would be lying about this. Because what would he have to gain from that kind of thing? So I think that Joyner Lucas has kind of a bad taste in his mouth because of this. It's a Tech-9 featuring Logic and Joyner Lucas song, and I think he's just kind of mad that it took so long for Logic to come back with his verse and then didn't think his verse was all that good. Personally, what I think is I think Joyner Lucas does have a lot of respect for Logic, and I think that he is definitely capable of putting out good music, but I think Joyner is just kind of mad that he kind of nonchalantly sent a verse which Joyner thought that Logic didn't put out the best work that he probably could have. Especially for a song that has Tech-9 and Joyner Lucas on it. I know Tech-9 is a bigger name than Joyner Lucas is right now, but that would have been a dope song, is a dope song, but Joyner thinks that Logic's verse was not the best. Going back to the verse, I think that Joyner should say this if he thinks it. And I know it's bad that, because Logic's whole thing is peace, love, and positivity. Everybody knows that. Everyone who knows Logic, that's one of the first things that you learn is that Logic's all about peace, love, and positivity. And I don't think that Logic would want to get involved in this, but I like how Joyner, he puts out these songs every so often in these diss records where he mimics the style of the popular rapper and completely destroys them using the same kind of verse, same kind of flow, same kind of style and everything like that. And also in the song he disliked Yachty and Future, but we kind of saw those coming, and Logic in the eyes of the general audience is more perceived as a better rapper, so it was kind of shocking that Joyner Lucas would call out Logic because he's more well respected in those parts. And as for the diss, I love the competition aspect. That's what hip-hop is grown up on, is competition, and saying that Joyner is so much better than Logic. I'm not saying I agree with it one way or the other. I think they're both incredible artists. I don't know if I had to pick one, which one I think is better. I'm not sure, because I haven't listened to a full album by Joyner Lucas. With Logic, The Incredible True Story, and Under Pressure are some of my favorite albums. Everybody was good, just not one of my favorite albums, and Joyner Lucas has the 1-800 album coming out, but I haven't obviously not listened to that yet. I've listened to a couple songs, and I've liked a lot what I've heard, but I can't say one way or the other which one I would like more, because right now I've listened to a bigger sample size of Logic, so I would go with him as of now, but everything that I've heard by Joyner Lucas, I've been completely blown away with like Ross Kupichoriani, Happy Birthday, geez, what was the most recent one that he put out? So I don't remember it, but that one was incredible. With not wanting to be like your dad, or the little girl not wanting to be like her mom. If you guys know what I'm talking about, leave in the comments. Slipping my mind right now. And as for if I think Logic is going to respond, I don't think it's the case. I would love Logic to respond because I love a good beef. That's very selfish of me to say. I know that. I understand that. But it's entertainment for me. It's Joyner Lucas and Logic. I would hate to see them not be friends, but as I said, hip-hop is rooted in competition, so I would love that, even if it's like an unsaid competition. I don't know. I would really love Logic to respond. I know he's not going to, but I would really, really like it and enjoy it if he did. Because back in the day, I didn't have the pleasure of growing up and listening to the Pac and Biggie disses as they were unfolding, and I feel like that would have been really like cool to be in that atmosphere of having those things. Obviously not getting into like the violent things, but just knowing there's this East versus West Coast kind of thing going on and all that beef and stuff going on. And even in like more recently, I know this is a smaller beef and a lot of you will not know this or remember it, and that's fine, but it's just my reality is growing up in college in like 2010 or 11, I can't remember. It's my freshman year of college. Hobson, who's a pretty big deal now, was in a beef with this guy named Novi Novak. And they had a beef going back and forth over the span of a couple weeks. It was when Hobson was on tour for his album Raw, and he was on tour while they were beefing, and they sent diss records back and forth. It was like 4, 5, or 6 of them back and forth, and that was really entertaining to watch. So I would enjoy it if Logic responded. I know he will not, because this whole thing is peace, love, and positivity, and if he goes and disses somebody, that goes completely against what Logic stands for. So do not expect a response from Logic. It would be cool if it comes out of left field and we get it, even if it's like a less toned down diss and it's more like a, hey man, I get where you're coming from, but this is my perspective. I would even enjoy that kind of thing, even if it wasn't taking shots at Joyner Lucas, even if he was just having his own take and responding to it like a response record rather than a diss. I would even enjoy that. So again, this diss was cool. Didn't expect it when I heard it. If you guys want, at the tail end of the video, I'll link my first initial reaction to this entire song that you guys can check out. That's on my reaction channel, separate from this channel. But go ahead and do that if you guys want to hear or listen to that. And that's it for me today, guys. If you guys like these kind of rants kind of things, I think these are the kind of videos that I think I would rather do, where I just open up and talk to you guys. So if you guys like these more, let me know that, and I'll definitely pump some more of these out. They're a lot easier to make. It's just me speaking my mind and opinion on these different things, and I might even just start doing reviews about songs and stuff in this kind of style. So if you guys like that, let me know. A lot easier to do. I feel like I'm a lot more open and honest when I'm able to just like put the mic on, turn the camera on, and just roll. So if you guys like these, let me know. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to see more of that. I would appreciate that immensely. Don't have to, but would appreciate it if you guys could do that. These tail end things are so awkward to do. Thank you guys so much. My name is Cakes Mitchell. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Just my name, Cakes Mitchell. And until next time.